Hey Carlos. Hey Gunnar. How are you both doing? I got accused of cheating on my post because I've been grinding a little bit, but we still have to make some decisions for the treasury, so there may yet be a few casualties. Hey, Lord of the Leaves 2. How's it going? Is this the sequel channel? Ah, using this account for YouTube Premium. Nice. I just treated myself to YouTube Premium. The ads finally got to me. I'm doing good. Just been a bit busy lately. I've got an exam on Tuesday, so unfortunately that's getting in the way of writing and stuff like that. But yes, I still managed to make time for Fable 3. It seems to have become a slightly unhealthy obsession. But I will say, I think I'm enjoying playing it more than I did like 12 years ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king.
Use it while I can. I'm not paying 10 quid. I mean, yeah, it is quite expensive. All these subscriptions we're expected to have nowadays. Hey Nodi, I hope you're doing okay. You enjoying this? I won't go as far as saying I'm enjoying it. I don't mind it, I guess.
Shelter and orphanage. Page will speak for the disenfranchised people of the city. Reva will dispute her cause.
There we go. Paige wants more money from me.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, the shelter has long been the only refuge for the homeless, the poor, and the orphaned. And until we can
All evil choices. It's been a mixed bag.
It will continue to be their only hope of survival. Isn't it time we held out a helping hand to those who need it most?
To be fair, the shelter isn't too expensive, and I don't need the 1.25 million that I'll get from the brothel.
We can begin to create a better future for Albion's forgotten people.
Raise the tax. I've already raised taxes.
I could not agree more. The city and its people are in dire need. But it is not charity they require. It is love.
No shelter. Only suffering.
To help both them.
I mean, I already raised all their rents.
For love and money have all.
Everyone hates me.
Hand in hand. Get us inaugurate Bowerstone's first brothel.
A brothel?
Brothel, bordello, whorehouse.
How much money do people plan on spending in this brothel if it's going to raise 1.2 million?
People get the love they need, and we get their money.
Yes, it's for your majesty to decide. Refurnish the shelter and orphanage, or convert it into a house of refuge.
I think I can afford to renovate the shelter, but I might have to make an evil decision for the next one.
The poor of this city have suffered enough.
It's fine, there's 6.5 mil in the treasury.
The Bowerstone shelter shall be refurbished at the Crown's expense.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I mean, if it was more expensive, then it would be a tougher choice.
As you wish, Your Majesty. The parentless tykes and their destitute friends shall have a palace to call their own. Are you a beggar, too lazy to own your own clothes? Or perhaps an orphan, aching for a bowl of gruel? Then come to Reva Industries Shelter and Orphanage, where you'll find
Look at how wholesome Reva is.
clothes and even new parents. No matter who you are, we care, even if you don't deserve it.
The dog is sitting on my head. Well,
Today,
I hope he doesn't fart on
we
your
will
head.
deal with a pressing
they
environmental
stink.
issue. The disposal of the city's waste. Reva will offer his proposal. A member of the Morningwood community will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, I'm sure you will have noticed a certain aroma permeating the city of late. Even more nauseating than usual.
I don't even make any money
fear it is not
from dumping
merely
the sewage.
stench of the underprivileged. Bowerstone is beginning to have a serious waste disposal issue. We require an inexpensive and efficient solution, and I believe I have hit upon
The
one.
dog farts are definitely the
Currently,
worst.
part of our waste is being disposed of in the Morningwood Marsh. With very little effort, Reaver Industries could redirect all of the Bowerstone sewer system to flow directly into that region. As you know, it's a desolate place with no
Yes, it is
financial or
riveting.
cultural value to the kingdom.
We love a
There could be
cutscene.
little discussion as to the logic of this decision.
Hang on. This isn't right. Not right at all. We're all children of the soil. It's in our hearts. It's in our blood. It's under our fingernails.
I mean, I could skip it
What I mean
by
is
making a
we're
decision.
all equal when it comes to dirt, like. From dirt we come, to dirt we go, yes? We who reside in Morningwood have as good a claim to being clean as anyone. And what of Morningwood itself? Its nature spirits, its woodland elves, and water fairies.
I don't recall seeing any
They
elves or
deserve freedom
fairies
from
in
pollution too.
Morningwood.
Don't destroy paradise with your urban dregs, man. Channel the waste. Be one.
The guy
with
from
cycle of
Morningwood is
life.
probably a climate
You have
activist.
all these, like,
So I take it we're leaning
batteries
more
and
towards
stuff,
dumping
don't you?
the sewage then.
Turn one into a, what do you call it? One of those things. A sewage reclamation facility. Right on.
What shall you decide, Your Majesty?
Is Morningwood nice? Not really. It's a bit of a... It's like a marsh. Not quite as bad as Wraith
Why
Marsh.
waste money dealing with filth when we have a perfect
Oh, fine.
disposal
We
site
will
available?
turn Morningwood into even more of a shithole.
Morningwood will be granted the
Goodbye,
honour of receiving the
Morningwood.
city sewage.
The
Allow
king
me
has
to raise your
spoken.
rent.
The waste from the city of Bowerstone shall be channeled into Morningwood.
Let the bandits smell it.
Begin the flushing immediately, Your Majesty.
Oh, this is heavy. This is totally heavy. You've turned Granny Nature into your toilet bowl.
Get out of here, you
She'll fight
hippie.
back. You'll see. One day, in like a 1,000 years, she'll fight right back, man.
I think they've deliberately made him sound like a hippie as well. Right, I'm gonna get moaned at by Paige again, no doubt.
Nothing as important as the health and hygiene of
I gave her
our
what she wanted.
As such, Reaver Industries is delighted to announce the opening of the Morningwood Sewer Reservoir, eliminating Bowerstone's most pungent pollution, emptying one's bowels.
Protect your
and
paintings,
never
they're going to
being
targeted now.
For such a pleasure.
Look at all my
The day is
money.
almost over, Your Majesty. Only one more appointment left. Page has requested a meeting in the old rebel headquarters. How very cloak and dagger. I wonder what she wants.
Shut up, Hobson. Nobody likes you. Oh, I can't. Right. Personal. Transfer to treasury. Banned soup. What's wrong with soup? You got some money. Yeah, I bought everything in Albion. I raised the rent to high. I sold all like the gems and various things I collected. And then I was just like looking for gnomes and flowers in Aurora yesterday, and
Page is
actually
very
managed to build up
influential
quite a
among
bit of
the
rent
people
quite
of the
quickly.
city. It was very clever of you to enlist her as an ally.
So I do have the option to make some slightly nicer choices. And I seem to remember I got an awful ending when I played this years ago. So there was like a bit of grim determination to get a slightly better ending than last time.
At your command. At your command. Majesty.
I haven't really explored around here yet. There's no gnome knocking around. And to be fair, there's not much here at all. Nope. Nothing exciting.
Hello, superhero.
No civilian casualties. And I can't remember what other decisions we have to make that involve money. I just downloaded Fable free on stream. Just have to find a way to get it to work. Oh, on Steam. Oh, okay.
You're that famous dog.
Hello there. Trust you well, sir.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't know. I do intermittently have people ask me how to play it on Steam as well. But having a slightly older Xbox is definitely paying off at the moment.
Hello, my
Opinion on jacket potato. Well, I like jacket potato. It's a nice, simple meal. But what topping is best? I actually like bolognese on jacket potato and then some cheese on top. I also like beans and cheese. I also like tuna mayo.
Hello, sir.
And then also just cheese. Making me hungry. If I was working abroad, I would definitely get an Xbox again. Yeah, it's definitely I think the easiest way to play these. I don't think you can play 2 at all on PC. Oh, if you that makes more sense. So I was like, where are you working or living? This is I'm playing this on a 1S because I figure because I always play older games, there's not much point in me getting a new Xbox. Steam Deck. I reckon it should work quite well on a Steam Deck, but God knows whether they've optimized it for it. I don't know how to... I know that place. I don't know how to pronounce it. Right, let's see what Paige wants.
Not every day a king walks into the rebel headquarters. You've changed the world since we last stood here.
You had a lot to do with it, Paige.
But we still haven't changed things enough. Without Logan's troops, crime is becoming a serious problem. There's one man in particular, Nigel Ferret. He's making this city his own. Every criminal in Bowstone reports to him now.
I'm sure I've met Nigel Ferret already, or at least heard his name.
He's not easy to find, but I know how you can get to him. Good. Kid went undercover with a gang of robbers and found out their plans. They're going to strike the tavern in Bowstone Market. If you get there in time, you can stop the raid. And at least one of those thugs must know where Ferret is holed up.
Stop the robbery in the Bowstone Market pub. Don't forget to smash the lights. Yes, thank you, Nodi. I'm always terrible at asking people to do that. Time to give Nigel an offer he can't refuse. Sounds like a good time. Let's go. Are we going to have to go through the cesspit that is Morningwood now? I know, Bowstone Industrial first. I think Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan? Maybe wrong. I've got no idea, Leaf. Kyrgyzstan. That's easier. You're just making me say silly words, Leaf.
Welcome to my shop.
I have a delivery here.
Greetings, my lord.
Can I be of service, my lord?
I am still mostly wandering around because I'm looking for gnomes. I've only got
Find lower
10
prices
left
anywhere.
now.
Guaranteed.
When you got a new video coming out, Leaf, I'm sure I saw you mention that the other day. Yeah, so the residents of Bowerstone Industrial seem pretty happy. I mean, we have little reason to go see Morningwood. It's a dump there. Morningwood still makes me giggle a little. You know what, Leaf? I did not realise the pun at all. It's only you putting it, spelling it like that way, and I've been like, oh yeah, totally didn't get it. And that's a very Lionhead thing to do as well, have a pun like that. Here's me just going on about Morningwood without even realising what I'm saying.
If you cooperate, you won't get hurt. But if you give us any trouble, we'll kill you. Now, just so you know we mean business, I'd like one of you to give us trouble, so we can kill him as an example to the rest. Who's it gonna be then? Oh look, we have a volunteer. The king, no less. Have at him, fellas.
Prepare to die, Ian.
Know what you need? A really close... You can't pass someone looks like that, you swine.
Get these pussies. One-hit wonders. Why am I so pale? Is it because I'm a bit evil? Get back here. What the hell?
It is no longer advantageous for any of us to frequent the hideout in Industrial. Presently, I shall inaugurate a new centre of operations in Bowerstone Market. You've been provided with a key which will permit access. Please endeavour to prevent its transference to an...
It looked like I was in the middle of levelling up or something then. Oh, the gun leveled up. Okay, thank you. I did wonder what that was. Yes, everyone hates me. Do you hate me? Yes. Oh, neutral. That's not bad. Hate. Neutral. Hate. Apparently there's one villager that loves me, but I'm not sure who that is.
Greetings, my lord.
Ready to serve. Awaiting your command, my lord. We will not rest. Sir.
What are you barking at? I say let the darkness get the ungrateful rich. So we could save Morningwood after allowing it to be turned into a literal shithole. And just have all the people of Bowerstone killed. And then move the poor people into Bowerstone. Ah, see, I'm on with it. Get your logic. I approve. Let's eat the rich. Except me. Aha, bandits.
I'm not prone to hyperbole.
This is a really good view.
This is a significant inconvenience.
Really?
Lads, perform the specific services for which I employ you. Expeditiously.
Huh?
Kill him. Fast.
You're still standing, mate. Hit him back. Champion block, mate.
Time to die.
Your ass. This is carving meat. Hit him back.
Oh, there it goes. Sound. You behave. I killed them all. I did. I hope you're proud. Or do you mean all the civilians? Oh. Oh, I've got horns. Unless it's attached to that, my weapon. Oh, I think it might be attached to the gun. No? Is it the sword? Yes, there's a horn on my sword. Come closer, bandits.
I bet you think that tattoo makes you look tough.
What was that? This guy's not going to attack me, is he? No, he's just running away.
Oh, I love it when they fight back. I don't usually get so much fun. Oh, that looked like it hurt, matey. That was easy.
Stop blocking me. Have you got any vids coming up? Yeah. I was saying earlier I'm a bit tired at the moment. I've got an exam on Tuesday, so I've mostly been studying for that. But I will try and get Fable anniversary retrospective out next weekend, probably. And then I guess probably the Fable 3 retrospective. I'm trying not to do the Fable videos too quickly, because once they're done, that's it. I'm out of Fable content, unless I just start making random videos. Best of luck with the exam. What's the exam on? Thank you. And it's nothing exciting. It's a Microsoft one that I'm doing for work, so it'll get me a certification for... what's it called? Power BI Data Analyst Associate, something like that.
I believe I can state with relative confidence that your efforts are in vain.
That guy has an interesting shaped head. It's like a thumb.
My associates, this door is completely
higher pay, potentially, yes.
In addition to which, this cell contains
more certifications means we can charge more.
Which I may abscond whenever I desire. Meanwhile, my compatriots shall brutalize your person.
Oh, I hate these guys. But I also have a pay review in February, so I want to get at least a couple more exams done by then. I'm sorry if the audio sounds crappy, it keeps doing this. It will sort itself out in a minute. It just seems to be when there's a lot going on screen, the audio starts to glitch. Talk to Eggman in a different universe, yeah. Yeah, no worries, Nody. Thanks for dropping by.
You haven't lost your temper.
And thank you as well for the alert
I'm
leaf.
surprised his men were foolish enough to fight you.
Now, truth be told, my
The audio is a bit low today. I can turn that up.
It would appear this is not, in fact, the specific cell I so confidently referenced earlier. The one with the secret exit has 2 beds. All right, you have prevailed, Your Majesty. I concede. However, I entreat you to entertain a certain proposal.
You have nothing to offer, Ferret. It's over.
That pronouncement is objectively devoid of merit. I happen to have on my person a substantial quantity of currency.
Give me your money.
Let me go free, and the money is yours.
As far as I'm concerned, you can stay in there and rot.
So, do we take his 100k? Or keep him behind bars? I did turn up the audio a little bit, so I'm trying not to have it at roughly the same level as me. I need me to be a bit louder. It's a bit better. Okay. Reject the bribe. Let him rot. Yeah, I think that's perfectly reasonable. We don't need his 100k. Exactly.
You royal miscreant! This
yeah, fuck you
grievous
too.
malefaction shall be rewarded with equally grievous retribution.
You already make way more rent. That's true. Ah, see? And there was some rent going on just there. No, I wanted to get the treasure. Don't... Oh. I'll get it next time. Behold
the treasury is simply
my
bursting
wealth.
with wholesome, nutritious gold. I sometimes spend hours staring at this glorious accomplishment. Our wealth surpasses all expectations. I must congratulate you, Your Majesty. But the kingdom demands your attention once more. The time has come to make a decision on Albion's drinking laws.
Drinking
Under
laws?
Logan's rule, our citizens are restricted in the amount of alcohol they can purchase per day. As you can imagine, this has proved a rather unpopular measure. And yet many respected members of the community think the law does not go far enough. They would like alcohol consumption wholly abolished among the commoners. They feel, rather reasonably, that it leads to
I like a
improper
drink.
behavior
I'm tempted to
and
remove the
raucous
drink
public
limit.
spectacles. These
It's not like anybody will be able
nobles
to
are
afford
willing to pay
to go to the
handsomely
pub
for
all the
changing
time
policy.
anyway.
Meanwhile, the
More booze,
commoners
yes.
themselves would like the restrictions
More
completely
booze.
lifted, claiming they infringe.
Don't need the coin for this one.
As you wish.
That's an easy
Let
choice.
the streets be filled with poor, drunken revelers. Perhaps it will take their minds off their impending
Oh,
doom.
shut up, Hobson.
This will leave a noticeable gap in our budget, however. If you are feeling particularly generous, you may wish to make a personal donation to bridge that gap.
I've already made
Let us
plenty of
move on to
personal
other
donations.
matters, Your
The treasury is my
You have
personal
a
bank
busy
account.
day in the throne room ahead.
Oh, more. Rule on the possible reopening of Brightwall Academy. Consider proposal to drain Bower Lake. Didn't even know we'd been to Bower Lake. Or is that had a different name, that area? Meet with a concerned and wealthy citizen. It's not Reaver, is it?
Samuel, the head of the Brightwall Academy, is ready to plead his case. I sincerely hope he isn't after a handout, though I'm sure Master Reaver will be the voice of reason, as always.
Drain the Lake has a tomb, right? It definitely did in Fable 2. So, over the course of Fable 2, Bower Lake drained itself.
Oh my.
And then it refilled itself somehow.
All
In time for
stand
3.
to attention for the King of Albion. Today, you decide on the status of the Brightwall
I would quite
Academy,
like to keep the
Your Majesty.
academy. I'm all for education
Samuel will speak for the town and
and
its scholars.
research.
Reaver will dispute his cause.
Why does
You
Reaver
may
get a
speak.
say on everything?
Your Majesty, it was your father who opened the doors to Albion's greatest seat of learning. Under his rule, knowledge and culture flourished, and so did the people of Brightwall. I ask only that you return to the wisdom of those days. Your brother closed the academy down, but it is in your hands to restore it.
There is no greater proponent of the arts than myself, and I celebrate knowledge in all its forms. But our people are frightened and confused. The last thing they need is knowledge. Allow them the benefit of ignorance. Let only those
I
who
do
are
not support
truly
ignorance.
prepared make use of the academy. The elite of our society will pay handsomely to indulge in
Yay for learning stuff and things, yes.
But only the rich. will be able to afford
And I
to learn.
definitely do not support only the rich being able to
Precisely.
afford to
Why
learn.
give wisdom away when one can charge for it?
What do you wish to do, Your Majesty?
I'm going to keep that promise.
The Bright Wall Academy will be open to all who wish to learn.
The Bright Wall Academy shall be reopened, and Albion will once again have a free centre of learning.
Oh, thank you, Your Majesty. This is the start of a new day for us all.
Very well. I will make the arrangements at once.
You love it, Reaver.
Stimulate your intellect in the newly reopened Brightwall Academy. Suckle the knowledge from the land's greatest minds.
I'm not sure I
and
like
avail
his choice of
yourself
words.
Of the best library ever assembled. Everyone, from the most impoverished genius to the wealthiest idiot, is welcome. Brightwall Academy. Whatever you earn, it's the place to learn.
I've been trying to collect the books, the rare books for Brightwall Academy, but I think I've got about 5.
The
Out of
court
50.
summons Page and Reaver. The matter before you today is the future of Bower Lake. Reaver will offer his proposal. Page will stand against him.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, a recent survey of Bower Lake has found that the waterbed is rich in valuable metals. Now, as amusing as it would be to make workers hold their breath as they mine these resources, I fear it would be impractical. Instead, we have no choice but to dam the river and drain the lake of all water. Once that is done, we will have a ready-made quarry, ripe for the plucking. It will be a pity to disfigure the landscape so close to my former home, but it is a sensible course of action in light of our current needs.
So are there cool things
Bower
to
Lake
explore
is
if
the
I drain
last
this lake?
piece of natural beauty remaining in Bowerstone. It belongs to our history and should be protected. Don't take it away from us. You'll be taking away part of this city's soul with it.
Oh, really?
Now that we've finally
Make a
freed
compelling
the people of this
case,
city,
Paige.
are we going to destroy the one place they can find peace?
The decision is yours to make, Your Majesty.
But what if there's a silver key down there? I don't know. I don't need the money to mine it. Coin says keep the lake. Oh, I guess we'll keep the lake. You win this round, Paige.
The lake is no more the...
Page is right. We must protect our natural resources. Bower Lake is to be left untouched.
I do look quite evil.
The king has
My
ruled.
character.
Bower Lake's natural beauty is hereby protected by order of the crown.
Thank you. Let's show the world Albion is worth defending.
Is a pretty view worth more than a treasury full of
I
gold?
already have a treasury
I
full
bow
of
to
gold,
your greater
Reaver. Not evil, just misunderstood. Yeah, like I just don't get out much. I'm just a little bit pale. Meet with a concerned and wealthy citizen. Who could this be?
As someone whose home has overlooked the resplendent Bower Lake, I am pleased to declare the official...
Why wasn't this area just
of
called
this
Bower Lake? I'm
natural
fairly
wonder.
certain it's not on the
May
map.
its water drown anyone who doesn't appreciate its beauty.
I'm not a big fan of how the areas from 2 that they've kept are almost completely unrecognisable.
I trust the court was not too
that
dull
much time
today.
passed.
In any case, I'm confident your final task will be most enjoyable. A loyal and wealthy member of our community has offered to make a sizable donation to our treasury. Her only request is that you go to Millfields to make the collection in person. A perfect chance to stretch your legs, Your Majesty.
I'm going to fast travel to
If you're not too
Millfields.
busy...
Shut up, Jasper. Nobody cares.
kick your royal
There's always bandits here. It's fine, I need to level up a bit anyway. That's taking forever, the leveling up. Like, I think I'm a level 5 with melee now. Oh, that's about it. Oh, that's down. Right, come Ballerines. Be right back. No worries. Somebody's got a gift for me. I mean, I can kind of see that this is the former ballet.
You're not gonna burn.
And surely it would have saved them on some development time.
Got a gun and he knows how to. Let's butch. Gotta be more careful. I'm sorry. Were you?
Yeah, you done shit talking me now. Right, let's go. Yeah. I assume we're going to this house. Yeah, I do recognise this area actually. Is that a dive spot down there? Why are they drunk? They seem pretty wasted. I mean, I support this.
I know where
No
the thief
judgment
is.
from me.
He fled into the woods.
Madam, I understand
I'd
you
say,
want to recover what you've lost.
Lovely outfit.
But those woods are simply too dangerous. It would be suicide to enter them without combat experience, or training, or skill.
I don't want to enter them. I want you to.
Right. I was talking about me.
Oh, just forget it. Ah, Your Majesty, it's such an honor to have you here. If only fate hadn't conspired to make me look like a fool. I so wanted to make a contribution to the noble cause. What's the use of a priceless heirloom if we're all going to perish in who knows what frightful way? I had taken the statuette out of the family vault, ready for your visit, only for a common thief to take it in broad daylight. Can you believe it, Your Majesty? The thief ran into the woods, and naturally the soldiers are too scared to follow. Why must the uneducated be so superstitious? But you know no such fear, do you? Find the villain, Your Majesty. He has stolen more than a statue. He takes with him the future of our kingdom.
Okie dokie. She did potentially mention donating this as well.
Majesty. The soldiers may be superstitious, but there's no denying dangerous beasts lurk within. Good luck. I know you will succeed.
Oh yeah, these people are drunk too.
And maybe this is the liquor talking.
So is literally everyone in Albion going to be drunk now? Just because they can? What is it, doggy? Oh, good. I love fighting Balverines. Where you go?
Looking for the statue, Your Majesty. Follow the white Balverine.
Oh yes, I see you. It's a bit hard to follow him when he's just jumping up into the air. Here we are.
Right, you monster. Prepare to meet your... Oh, I'm so sorry. For a moment there, I thought you were a Belverine. Damn things are always trying to get through our defenses. We burn silver nitrate in those lamps to keep them out. Kills them pretty quick if they hang around for too long. If a lamp goes out, well, I don't like to think what might happen then. One went out just recently, but we got it lit again fast. The man responsible, this bloke Connor, got punished. Severely. Before he disappears into the forest, he tells us there's gonna be a reckoning. He's probably in 25 different stomachs right now. That's my reckoning. You can come on out, everyone. It's safe.
Find the thief. Okay, so we're still following this Balverine. I always liked this part. I don't remember this part from last time I played either. But like this kind of like adventuring stuff I do like. It's just the constantly having to repair houses and things like that I'm not a massive fan of.
Your Majesty, I've been expecting...
Ah, you're back just in time.
Through the village, have you? Charming hamlet. It's full of warm, wonderful people who'll give you the shirt off their back. And condemn you to death for one simple mistake. Anyone can fall asleep on watch. You exile him into this forest and call it justice. But enough about that.
Martinello. How's
You're
it
here
going?
for that statue. It's quite a remarkable thing. It did everything the legend said it would. And now I don't need it anymore. It's funny how things change. So if you want to take it back to that prig in Millfields, it's yours. Nearly free of charge. All I ask is a small favor. Destroy those silver nitrate
Big
lanterns.
Macs from Kazakhstan.
Then the village will get a taste
Are they any
of justice.
good? I'm always
The
curious
choice is
about
yours.
McDonald's in other countries.
And it's a simple one. How simple? If you decline, my brothers will kill you.
I mean, I am all for killing Balverines. They annoyed the shit out of me.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Still, your choice won't save the village. Now that I'm the leader of the pack, we've got some brains to go with our brawn. We'll lose a few of the weaker members, but we'll deal with those lanterns on our own. In the meantime, killing you will be a good way to, shall we say, get the blood flowing.
Someone else. Maybe I didn't. Very tasty. Oh, I want one. I've been on a diet of pretty much chicken, rice, vegetables, them like porridge and wraps during the day for the last few weeks now. I could murder a McDonald's. I am going for a curry on Tuesday, so I'm really looking forward to that. Get back in my frame, Simon. I'm from Brazil, currently living in Ireland. McDonald's here tastes sweeter and healthier, if that makes sense. In Brazil, they are tastier, but you can actually feel all the grease and fat and junk. That's interesting. I think because over here and probably in Ireland, depending on which part you're from, so obviously Northern, Southern Ireland, different, but or Republic of Ireland, I should say. But I know there's a lot more laws around how much shit you can actually get away with putting in food here, and in certain parts of Europe as well, I think. You actually bought the Fable Balverine book that came out before Fable 3 and has some DLC with it. That's quite cool. I cannot remember if I had that or not. Stop that. Yeah, I'm going to summon some things to help. Oh yeah, my audio does not like it when I summon undead Balverines.
Stronger than I imagined, Your Majesty, but not strong enough. Prepare yourself for death.
Some more Balverines. Oh, my camera.
Thank you. Thank you. You've saved us
Simon
from
Ragdoll
certain
in the background
destruction.
then.
We're in your debt. You'll always be welcome here, should you wish to return. Connor had this on him. It looks like a Balverine. It's yours if you want it.
Oh yes, I'll have a statue, thank you.
So glad we renovated that shelter.
Right, return to Muriel. Oops, I did not mean to kick that chicken, honest. You guys got me thinking about McDonald's now. I'm going to a beer festival next Saturday. So maybe just before I head home I can get myself a nice Big Mac meal. Just soak up all the beer. Hopefully I won't be too hungover to stream. I'm not really drinking much at the moment, and I had 4 beers the other week when I was in London, and I was feeling that, and I had a headache the next day. It's shameful. I do like to use the defence that I hadn't eaten much and I was tired from all the travelling.
At your service, my king.
You're back. Did you find the thief? Did you recover the statue?
Of course he did. He is the king, and thus infallible.
I've lost my touch.
If you will
I'm
hand
getting
the
old.
statue to
Can't drink
me,
anymore.
Your Majesty, I will endeavour to appraise it.
There you go, Hobson. Take that and clear
You
off.
found it? Oh, I can barely contain my tears. Oh, excuse me, Your Majesty. I can't let you see me this way. And please, make good use of it.
Nobles.
I never really
always
understood the choice to keep the money,
magnanimous
because don't you end up putting all your money in the treasury
Your
anyway?
subjects are lucky to be ruled by one so giving.
Hey Matt, how's it going? I was just talking about the beer festival that we're going to next week. I'm very excited. We've also been talking about McDonald's, which has put me in the mood for one.
With the fatidic attack not far away now,
It's just about if you
fills
make
one's
everyone
heart with
happy or if you make
confidence
them all
and
angry.
supreme satisfaction
I'm going to save
see
them all
the
and they're all going to
treasury
hate me.
filled to the brim. I have taken to sleeping beneath the gold and can report nothing but restful nights. As for today's first order of business,
Are you kidding
may
me?
have heard about the dire situation the kingdom's economy finds itself
Where
in.
did this come
Logan's
from?
policies always kept our cities on the edge of bankruptcy, and the panic caused by the fast-approaching darkness has only exacerbated the situation.
This is all
I'm
too
afraid
much
the
like
only
real
way
life
to
right
stop
now.
this
I don't
slide
like
into
it.
ruin is to bail out
The
Bowerstone's
beer festival is going to be a
financial
messy one.
institutions.
Yes, it will be.
The people
It's
are
going to
looking
be
at
fun.
you to save them from economic disaster. But remember that you are such a giving, magnanimous person.
Shut up, you
Very well, I will make the
sycophant.
arrangements. Life will be easier for your subjects for a while, but the treasury will not easily recover.
Treasury's doing fine.
I only hope
Look
we
at all
haven't
this.
thrown away our chances of survival. Of course, you could always replenish our gold supplies by donating from your personal funds. Shall we proceed with today's agenda?
Oh, more things to do. Only 121 days to go now. To be fair, I'll probably end up finishing this today. Unless there's new quests that have appeared.
Kalin, the representative for the Auroran people, has requested an audience with you. The court awaits in the throne room.
Let me just
Welcome
check I
to the sanctuary.
don't have more actual quests to do. What is this quest? Ah, look, everything's in disrepair. I hope you're enjoying watching this, Baron. I know this is like your favourite part of the game. It is indeed. I just find it a little bit tedious. Like, what are these people doing for the houses to go into disrepair so quickly? It won't even let me select this one. There we go. Land ownership. Hong Hong Hong. Renters are the worst. I know, right? No respect for my property. I only came here to look for a quest. Right, is there actually anything for me to do here? Oh, it's more. I mean, I wouldn't repair them at all if there wasn't the threat of just losing my rental income. Aha. Oh, it's just one of those. So, I don't think I've necessarily gotten any new quests. Yeah, somebody wants money. I bet you everywhere in this place is in complete disrepair. Oh my god, it's not. I mean, it might be a shithole, but apparently I have well maintained it. These are all okay. I did these earlier. Right, let's carry on. I'll transfer some more money soon.
At your service, my king. Sir.
Oh, gimme, gimme. Don't you freeze now? Must be those sewer fumes keeping the renters active. Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the king.
At least it's cheap to repair properties there.
Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kaelin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished.
I quite like
The
Aurora.
darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What should we do next? Erect taverns under the sea?
Riva's argument should always just be, cost too much money.
It is a foolhardy suggestion. Why should our valiant soldiers suffer sunstroke and chapped lips in a distant land when they could be protecting the people of this very city? Is it really worth risking the lives of all the people outside these walls for a mere
Coin fell on blue for good.
system?
I guess we'll build a
Let us
fort
leave
then.
the funds and the soldiers where they belong, right here.
You're gonna have to
Aurora
top
is
up
under
this
our
treasury.
protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The king's decision is final. A military
Why aren't there any good
outpost shall be
decisions that
erected in the deserts
make me some
that
money?
surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done.
Are you making money from the brothel? We didn't open a brothel, did we? Rule on the future of Mist Peak.
Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Let's see, make that area look a bit more interesting
Bring
now.
forth Sabine of the Mist Peak dwellers.
You can open a whorehouse in the orphanage. I was given a choice of one or the other.
Sabine will speak for his
I chose the
people
orphanage and
their
shelter.
land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me.
Oh, 400k.
You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds
Oh,
both an
keeping the
unnecessary
promise, only
expense
50k.
and
That's
an
not too bad,
impudent
actually.
one. What value is there in a few
I misread that then. I thought it would cost me 400.
rock? This is not the time to indulge
promise is a
some
promise.
idyllic fantasy.
That's very true.
Those forests are a resource, and we are in dire need of resources. I propose we expand on your brother's initiative and take what nature offers so readily. Say the word, and I will transform the worthless wasteland of Mist Peak into assets we can use to defend Albion.
These hands are not yet so old or weak that I can't wring that pretty little neck of yours, Reaver.
Ah, the refined retort of a true mountain goat.
You made a promise to Sabine, but it's up to you whether you decide to honor it.
50k isn't too much.
I will keep my promise to the dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains will be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
Forests of Mistpeak
I think we're short of about 200k in the treasury at the moment.
Now, thanks to Reaver Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds,
Reaver is definitely the worst.
free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Exactly, Reaver. We're down to, well, we're up to 160k casualties now.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as King of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait.
This sounds rubbish.
Then, you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also...
Interesting. Don't mind me, Hobson.
The day has come, King. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler.
I'm not
But you
popular.
are more than a king. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion.
Oh, whoopsie.
Its protector.
I was too nice.
This
I got my
coming
angel
battle
wings.
is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain.
It's because I donated all that money to the treasury, innit?
Do what you were born to do.
Look at me, so angelic. I'm going to spend some guild seals. Let's go for some magic. Do you think Playground will get rid of the signature bloom on these games? They are very bloomy. But it's part of the charm, I think.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
You actually get to do some fighting. Has this grown on you playing it, or are you still just as disappointed? I was saying earlier I don't actually mind it. I'm more worried that they will go the route of not being cheeky and offensive. Yeah, that's my only concern as well, is that they lose sight of the humour, because I don't think the games were particularly offensive or anything. It's just very tongue-in-cheek, I suppose. But I would say these have aged pretty well, so... Like, I hope, unless they target them more at a younger audience, and then a lot of the more adult humor would have to go. But yeah, Matt, I don't actually mind it, because I have no expectations this time.
The Lightbringers has come, but this is the kingdom of unlight now. This is the kingdom of death.
Don't listen to it. It'll drive you insane.
Just fly into your heart.
Take some serious punishment here.
What was that? I bet that's not Paige. Why we should just be chilling. Exactly. In today's climate, everything funny seems to be offensive. That's very true, actually. The original Fable games got a lot of flack, but completely unjustified, and it did just make them double down as well.
You have done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
I don't think that guy's got much to say about it. The first Fable game also included, obviously, black main characters, which I was reading when I was researching one of my older videos, that they got flack for that, of all things. So yeah, they were very progressive. And it would be a shame to lose that.
You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
Ah, not this guy. Game for everyone, progressive but funny. Yeah, exactly.
The cries of your young, the gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. Medium thanks for your desperation.
I mean, I don't really have any expectations at all from the new game. Because it's not going to be like these anyway. It's completely different people making it. I would hope that they keep the spirit of these games, but we'll just have to wait and see.
Do not provoke us. The bone gleam shining from your
So many shadows.
body. It is a transgression against the night.
Not likely to see that combo anymore. No. It's just whether they've got the balls to go for what Lionhead does.
You shall be sightless, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you.
Stop
I can feel
monologuing at
We're
me.
getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
Get him, Walter. Ew. I didn't mean eat him, Walter.
We are all shadows now.
Hey, I can't get through!
Why did you do this to me?
Inside the place got fried!
Kill it! You rule over a graveyard. Is that what you wanted?
Oh God, what happened there?
I only want to care for you. And I'm not your father figure. You made us do it. You made us. I have killed so many of you already. Why fight me any longer?
I'm trying, Walter, but you've got a lot of health.
You made us do it. You made us.
Yeah, everything's like that.
You have done terrible things. Did you think I wouldn't know? Did you think I would allow it?
Get out of that tar. Oh, go for that. I was going to die right at the end then.
I'm sorry.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter.
There's just a flesh
We won.
wound.
We beat it
Get
together.
up.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest.
It would have been better if you got to
hero
kill the
of them
annoying
all.
royal assistant. Yeah, Hobson.
Remember what you would say.
I wouldn't have felt bad about killing him.
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud, boy. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
Get your hand out of my back.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the
Oh,
word.
now she's happy.
The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my king.
Well, King, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we?
Yes,
This
and I'll
one's
pay
for
your
you,
high
Walter.
rents. What's with the chickens? Oh, hello, Teresa.
This is the world as it could have been. Devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader.
I think I kept all my
Without the
promises
strength to
then.
make those choices,
Like the main ones.
we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, King.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
That's it. I've finished. I'll jump back in and see if there's a bit more we can do. I did that in only 6 episodes. Total cop out from Teresa. Yeah, we're still waiting 12 years later to find out what's next, Teresa. God damn you. Well done, thank you. You've done the impossible, saving your kingdom while suffering virtually no losses. Places you among the greatest leaders of all time. Your people love you and consider it an honour to be the subjects of such a magnificent hero. You can play forever. Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm just going to play all 3 Fable games on a loop forever, or until 4 comes out.
Your Majesty.
I think there may be another mission in Aurora after you defeat the darkness. Yes, I think you're right. Because I was trying to find a silver key and a
You
gnome.
have accomplished something quite...
And it said I needed to do a quest first. What quest do I have here? This one sounds interesting. It's been forever since I played the game. Well, it's the same. Like, I played it when it came out. And yeah, it's not that bad. Wow. I will be writing about that in the retrospective as well. I blame Peter more than you. You got me too excited for it.
Can I help you starve and die?
I hear you. There he is.
Those are nice shoes.
Oh my! It's the... Why, hello, Your Majesty.
My lord. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Well met, my lord.
Well, after this one, we'll be going back in time and doing Fable Anniversary.
Ah, it's our mighty king. Hello.
Your Majesty.
And then I may well do the first Red Dead game on stream. I might put a poll up, see what people think. I think I'm going to need a bit of a break from Fable content after all this. What now, Hobson?
Your Majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking. The awful attack on the kingdom, Walter's tragic demise. Terrible, terrible business.
That one is my favourite. Nice.
Must we? There is much to do.
Well, that'll keep us busy for quite a few weeks, I should think.
Bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. So, if you are ready, Your Majesty, shall we proceed to the throne room and begin?
I suppose. I mean, the Treasury doesn't have much money.
Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet.
I feel like it's going to be terrible. John Marston's such a better character than the guy in Red Dead 2. I just couldn't get into Red Dead 2, but I loved the first one. So I'm quite looking forward to replaying that. And like I said, it's probably months of content in that game. No, I didn't finish it either. Although Martinelli keeps telling me I should power through.
Have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a very...
Red Dead 2 starts too slowly, yeah. Who is this guy coming up in here killing everyone? Red Dead 2 takes like 40 minutes before you play. Exactly.
We really ought to begin a more considered census of the population.
Just that bit wading through the snow in the mountains that took forever.
Widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne.
Kill Hobson. Do it.
Is it too late for an audience, my king? I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny. To get revenge for everything you've done. How many innocent people have you sent to the keep?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All lies won't save you now!
You've injured me, you bastard.
I've spent years in a cell, thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me.
Oh, my audio.
Keep me out of your castle. This is the end of the kingdom. Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. I am well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a king before, though.
And you never will.
I am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution.
Oh, you hurt me again.
The world doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty.
Stop monologuing.
Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever mourns a tyrant. I came here alone, but I represent legions. You will never defeat us all. You may be a hero, but that doesn't make you a god. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country.
Can you stop trying to kill me?
If General Cerner were here to see you die. such a pity you'll never meet him. We will return Albion to a more pure state. This castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented the monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by
This
the
guy
kings of
has a
Albion
ridiculous
will be
amount
set
of health.
free. I'm willing to die for what I believe in.
Oh, you bastard. Oh, hey, Stevie. I'm sure I'll get him eventually. He's just, he's keeping the guards busy at the moment. There we go. Oh, look, I've got an achievement. I was so close to getting him as well. Without being knocked out.
You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
Yeah, yeah.
My king. An enemy ship is approaching.
Yeah, apparently I didn't do this quest last time. Probably because everyone died.
There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady! They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on?
I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
What the fuck's going on? Where were you guys before?
Who are you? I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. I knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes. Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
Guess we're going to the
with us, Your
Keep.
Majesty,
I think so.
I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's
Let's
worst
go.
criminals are held. The most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new king saw it for himself.
I like the adventuring part of the game.
Welcome to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison.
I don't think I've been
Your
here.
father made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me
Oh, why is Hobson
wary
here?
of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would
I
bring
want
about the end of the
collectibles.
monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting under his orders. We will conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! This place is a death trap. I'm going to be torn apart by angry criminals.
I see a
This way, Your
dive
Majesty.
spot.
I'll stay here and make sure nobody sinks the boat.
Hey, Leaf. We beat the game. You missed it. Now we're just doing stuff after the main game.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know
You're
this
playing
place
Battlefield
better than any
Hardline.
prisoner.
Nice.
Are you willing to
A
get
good
your
choice.
hands dirty, my king? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure.
Send Hobson
The
to
old
talk to
sewer
prisoners.
system
I
leads
agree.
into the lower levels.
He can mediate.
It's as secure as any
Prisoners
other
love
part of
posh
the keep,
people like him.
but I can get us through.
We've also discussed in Leaf how we're going to do Fable Anniversary on stream next. And then after that, probably the first Red Dead game. So that seems to be a popular choice. And that's one of my favourite games as well. Excuse me while I just get this ruby. I'm sure I've got the zombie DLC for Red Dead as well.
Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this
Undead
place for
Nightmare,
7
was it?
years.
Something like that?
We've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. And you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key.
Well, hurry up then.
And I have the only copy. As this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you. We'll be coming out.
That's the best DLC ever to exist. I do remember enjoying it quite a lot.
So disturbed they're barely human. Welcome to the pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable
Borderlands
place in
had a fun zombie
Try
DLC
to
as
stay
well.
away from the cell doors. They sound agitated
There's
enough
Zombie
already.
Island of Dr. Ned or
I
something like
closed
that.
this room down when I took over. The doctors who
And every
usually
time a
call it
headshot,
an
you got a headshot, a
electrical
brain popped out,
rehabilitation
and you could
facility.
collect them.
The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well, let's just say I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things.
This place is nice.
We should be right under the rioters now.
Defeat the prisoners. So we'll just kill them all. And then we won't need a prison because they'll all be dead.
Don't hold back, Your Majesty. These men are vicious killers. We need to regain control of the prison before
Are these
this
guys
turns
dead or are they just chilling? After seeing the swank accommodations, I'm shocked that they're revolting. I know, right? They obviously have a good diet. They're pretty tough. What's not to like about this place? It's rent-free as well. Get all your meals provided for you.
These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
Get out the way! Let me in. Into the fire with you. Okay, I didn't want to aim there, but that's fine. feel like there should be a silver key or something in here. Maybe not. Where's this last one? Somebody's still here. There we go.
This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this.
Nobody
He sent
appreciates
the assassin after
ambience
you not to
anymore.
kill you,
Exactly.
but to draw me and my best
This
soldiers
place
away.
has charm.
If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late.
Hello there.
They've broken into the armory. This is going
Give
to
me
be
a hug.
interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. We're not exactly the most popular people among convicts, are we? If General Turner is behind this, it won't be easy to recapture him. Whatever happens, we can't let him leave the island. It sounds like some of the guards are still fighting in there. They're going to need our help. If you don't mind, Your Majesty, I think I'll join my men.
Actually, I do mind. Hey, look, he's... Oh. Okay. We'll just pretend we didn't see whatever happened there. No, over here.
Nothing hardens a bandit like being locked up for a few years. There hasn't been a recorded riot in the keep for 2 decades.
Cat. Ugh. Pulled a muscle in my neck. I can't look properly. I'm sure the cat will make an appearance soon. It's approaching that time. Ah, more?
I used to complain nothing ever happened on this island. This isn't quite what I had in mind. Turner must have a bigger plan than just letting some prisoners out. Not knowing what it is what worries me the most.
There we go.
The cells of the maximum security ward must have been opened, including General Turner's. Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it. This ends now. Rather you than me.
Let me just charge this up. Oh, that's quite good.
Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir.
They're all dead.
The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
We killed them
Should
all.
have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing? We have to get out of here. We'll be butchered.
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson.
How is he still alive?
I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about.
Exactly.
We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
The
Professor
prison
Faraday
accountant will be
was a
thanking me.
celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress. Until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home.
Witchery.
One place he could believe himself safe. I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
Let's go.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation.
Kill them all, I'll
This
try.
study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve.
Ah, but which Geralt?
Very good then.
Henry Cavill
Your Majesty,
Geralt or
I
Liam
shall meet you at the
Hemsworth?
pier when you're ready to hunt
Geralt.
down Faraday.
It's got to be Henry.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin.
Sail with Commander Milton to the Inventor's Island. Yes, please. Go into the fast travel light. Yeah, no, not yet. I don't want that one.
The count before, but never had this many men missing. No other explanation.
We shall return.
Faraday had a remote factory he opened up to the public before things turned sour.
Clockwork Island. I've definitely not done any of this. See, I'm having fun now. Doing new things.
Clockwork Island. It was quite a popular tourist attraction some years ago. Faraday's inventions have changed the world, but all he really wanted was to make people happy.
Why was he locked up?
Nobody really knows. Your brother said he was a danger to mankind. As for Faraday himself, all he would ever say is that he'd rather die than betray his creations. I used to queue up for hours when I was a child in Bowerstone, just to get a glimpse of his contraptions. I still remember the slogan, Faraday Industries, where faraway dreams become reality. Well, those dreams certainly look far away now.
Come on, stop glitching. You can do it. Come over here.
Welcome, visitors, to Clockwork Island. I am Huxley, and I will be your guide. Please refrain from using obscene language in front of the children.
Nah.
Now, if you will follow me, we will begin the tour. Keep your belongings with you at all times, and try not to stray from the group.
I suppose we should do what he says.
Come on, slow walking NPC.
We begin with what is yet to come. Astonish your senses. Give flight to your fancy by stepping into the street of the future.
I'm starting to wish I'd paid this place a visit while it was still open.
Before you is an everyday Bowerstone suburb, as it will be 15 years from now. Yes, the future
I'm
is
sure
in
nothing can
our
go
grasp.
wrong. No, definitely not. This is all perfectly normal.
Please walk among the citizens of
Nobody's
tomorrow.
going to attack
Share
me.
in their joy. Marvel at their superior well-being. Feel free to walk on the grass. It is made from a titanium alloy and cannot be damaged by your human footwear. In the world of tomorrow, there is no conflict, no jealousy, no selfishness. Thanks to science, people are finally happy.
Ernest Faraday, father of the modern age, hero of industry and loving parent to all things clockwork. Cast in 24-carat zirconium by Arthur Mint, official sculpture to Reaver of Bloodstone. Naturally. I mean, these houses are pretty cool, apart from the slightly gaudy colour scheme.
I know who you are, and I know why you're here. You will never get what you want. Never.
It's Faraday.
I'm ready for you, Your Majesty. I am most ready. And if it is violence you seek, then violence you shall have.
This is a security announcement to all our guests here today.
Oh no.
Please take cover.
I was having fun.
The management accepts no responsibility for any mutilations, fatalities, or slight grazing. And now, presenting the latest in armed defense mechanisms.
Lights go red, that makes sense.
For the Colin Mark II.
Uh-oh. Hope they don't mind fire. Okay, they're kind of tough.
Do you think these things feel pain?
No, of course they don't feel pain, they're robots.
This is like no armor I've ever seen. So this is what Faraday's been doing. Looks like the street of the future isn't that different.
Why
to
did
the
it
street of
zoom
the
in on the
present.
robot's crotch? I don't know. That's just how they roll in
Stop coming.
Fable 3 development here. That's clever. Maybe lightning will work better on them. Well, I wasn't really sure because
We've only been here.
they are lightning themselves. But I can have a look. I think it's in here.
New weapons have been added to your collection.
What have we got? So there's shock, ice, vortex. Maybe I'll try some ice on them. I don't think I've used that one yet. Ice storm and fireball. Oh yeah, I forgot you could combine.
Those two do.
This is
Few
probably going to be a
minutes and we're
terrible
already
combination.
fighting for Faraday's just stolen us. We have to find him.
Let us make things and enjoy them in a
I think I'd rather fight prisoners.
I mean, that actually seems quite effective.
Looks like the street of the future is
I'm
going
sorry
to be
if
a
the audio's all
dangerous place to
crackly
live.
again.
I'm starting to see why your brother locked Faraday up.
It'll catch up in a
Come on, let's
minute.
find him, shall we?
Find an alternative route.
I have already told you, This unit has closed.
I think there might be a way through here. How come this isn't part of the tour? Welcome to the graveyard of the future. Look at this place. Even the wall is falling to pieces.
I see you. Yeah, I can't. I have to go round to get that. Can I
There's
get
some
round
sort
this
of
way?
canal down there. Ready when you are, Your Majesty.
Just a minute. I must pick up this very important thing.
I don't think
Ice and shock. That's a good shout. I'll change that in a sec. Prostitute boots. Very nice.
Ah, hello.
No, not the map.
The armory is at your disposal.
Shock and ice. Let's try that. I did just select that, didn't I? Shock and ice storm. Yeah. Okay.
I'm rather curious to see what lies behind the...
That's no worries, Nody. Appreciate you lurking. Ooh, is this a book?
The park has been open for a whole month now, and I can say without reservations that it is an extraordinary success. The public adores my creations, and as I predicted, the street of the future is proving to be my greatest draw. Tomorrow I travel to Miss Peak, where I will oversee the maiden voyage of the improved monorail. I think this design is the safest yet.
Diary of a Sad Man. Oh. Not at all depressing.
I think we can safely say this isn't part of the tour.
What's that? Bowerstone Industrial.
What are those?
Spiders.
I have instructed my
Flying
cleaning and
spiders.
repair crew to clear the canal of detritus. Now go away.
Faraday's built himself quite a fortress, hasn't he? Can you imagine what would happen if these insects got loose in it? Careful, Your Majesty. They're far more
It's like the Beatles from 2, these things. They had the same ability as well, actually.
I don't...
Come on, automate.
We're getting close. Faraday must be in that factory up ahead.
Check, there's nothing here.
Why can't you leave me alone? I will never do as you ask. Do you hear me? Never!
What's he talking about? I'm not sure. Maybe he's finally lost what little reason he had left.
Rulers may believe they can impose their will on whomever they so wish. But I was born to make dreams come alive, not to create death. You have already seen the weapons your brother forced me to make. But they shall never leave this island.
I feel like this guy's very sympathetic.
Ah, so clever and so happy. We could do this forever and ever.
Must I learn more of my creation? incursions into monstrosities. These are things.
I have a feeling these dogs aren't here to play catch with us. Bombs. Why am I not surprised?
There's more.
Don't let them get too close.
Yes, bad doggies. Stop blowing up.
Faraday is really desperate if he's willing to destroy his creations to stop us.
Ah,
We
no.
need to kill them from a distance.
Yeah, thanks. I get that. It's hard to kill them from a distance when they keep running at you, though.
Don't let them get too close to you. Faraday must be really desperate if he's willing to destroy his creation.
Hey, Aqua. It's going good, thanks. How are you
Whatever he
doing?
believes, he's too dangerous to be left out here.
We're pretty
need to
much at
find
the end
him
of Fable
now.
3 now. This is like an extra side
Another
quest that I
dead
thought
end.
would be quite quick,
There must be
but
some way through.
apparently isn't. That's fine, I can hang out for a bit longer. Hey, Struggling Knight, how's it going? Everyone's supposed to join now. I'm glad to stay there for a bit longer.
How many more of these things are there? Stop them! Is this technology all those years, Faraday was battling in his cell. I had no idea this is
Ah, I got knocked out. I'm alright, happy to catch you in the Star stream. I'm happy that you could come visit. Always appreciate it. Going well. Figured I would pop in for a bit of cheeky Fable. Ah, we love a bit of a cheeky Fable on a Sunday. We'll be starting anniversary soon.
It means the end of the army.
Right, I need to have a look
Real
at
soldier who'd want to be
how much I've got left on here, see if there's enough
think there's a way through the roof.
one more stream, or whether we finish it with this one. Ooh. You're saying you're basically done with the game? Yeah, we've done the end.
Incredible news.
It's just
I have received word that
any
King Logan
quests
himself is planning
that
to
have
visit the
appeared
island.
afterwards now.
He wishes to speak with me in person. No doubt to congratulate me on all the advances I have made, and on transforming Bowerstone slums into a happy and productive place. I shall have to record a special welcome message for Huxley.
Have you ever played Witcher 3? No, not really. I've played a little bit of it, but I never properly got around to, getting into it. It's on my list of games that I know I should really play.
I am a troubled man today. King Logan presented me with a most unexpected
We've been talking about doing Red
request.
Dead
He
streams,
wishes me
the
to
first Red
adapt
Dead
my
game.
creations and build an army.
You've taken my work. You've taken years of my life. But you cannot.
I think you might enjoy streaming that again. Yeah, you can certainly go on the list. Because there's only 3 Fable games to keep us busy, so we need some long-term games.
Assurances as to their outcome.
I'd do Red Dead first, which was huge. Yeah, I remember Red Dead being quite big, but maybe not to the extent of Witcher. That'd be not even attacking.
Think of what your brother
Go away, doggy.
General Turner must have plans for all these creatures. That's why he set Faraday loose.
Oh, Jesus, one's out here.
If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Who'd want to be one? Logan must have driven him insane. He made him turn this place into a war factory. I'm really getting sick of it.
I shall unleash the wrath of Faraday Industries on your puny head. We will never serve you.
Oh, fuck off.
He is also the world's greatest.
If I knew this was going to be such a big quest, I'd got some potions.
I've fought a lot of strange things in my time, but today has to be the strangest.
Right, is that everyone?
If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Who'd want to be one?
Fuck off, you're teleporting. Ah. Plus, we could all do with a bit more John Marston in our lives. Yes. I promise I will make it happen. After Fable 3 will be Red Dead. I still have my disc copy of the game.
These years Faraday was babbling in his cell. I had no idea this is what it was all about. Let's hope that's the last of them. This is it. The last factory. He has to be here somewhere.
Oh, did I miss something? What is it? You're not going to tell me. Oh, it's literally right here. Is there any way to change your emotes for YouTube streaming? I don't know. I know you can, if you have memberships, you can have custom emotes as part of that. But other than that, it's just like the standard ones and like super stickers, I think.
What if it was all just recorded messages? He's been playing with us.
Is this the perfect soldier you wanted, Your Majesty? Well, you shall never have it.
Boss fight, and I've got no potions or anything. Oh, I do have a potion. I can't see. The auto aim is so annoying in this sometimes. Just hitting him with spells.
I designed this suit to be the most powerful weapon that has ever existed. Allow me to demonstrate.
This guy is going to kick my ass very quickly.
Why would you leave an old man alone? Leave me alone!
Ah, he knocked me out. Auto aim can be such a bummer. Yeah, it's not the best on this game. Oh my god. This guy, I'm going to be covered in scars by the time I finish this fight. I can't see. Stop with the fireballs. Oh, he's knocked me out again. He's just that relentless. And my weaponry isn't that good. Oh, got him. Yeah, yay for only being knocked out.
Well then, I'm ready. Your brother destroyed everything.
Where's
I
my audio
cared
broken?
for. You may as well kill me.
We should take him back to the keep. We can take care of his wounds there.
I feel a bit bad for him. I'm not going to kill him.
He's just a poor old man.
I'm not like my brother. You're safe now.
Oh my god, what has happened to this audio?
Thank you. I should not have judged you so hastily, Your Majesty.
I know, it's bad.
You have been through a lot, Mr. Farragut.
I think it's telling me I should probably stop.
But now that we know the truth, your life will return to normal.
Very good. He will be released as soon as his wounds are healed.
Hey, look, I got another achievement. Faraday no longer poses a threat to the world, but then he never really did. You can now right Logan's wrong and give the father of industry his life and freedom back. So I'm guessing there'll be 2 more elements to a Traitor's Keep. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll stop there because it sounds like it's very broken at the moment anyway. And I've gone a little bit over my usual 2 hours. So I'll probably do one more Fable 3 stream just to wrap everything up. And then the week after that we'll move on to Fable Anniversary, which is exciting. I'm looking forward to playing something else. But thanks everyone for stopping by to hang out. Always appreciated. It's made Fable 3 so much more fun than it was when I first played it, like 12 years ago or whenever it was. But yeah, one more to go and then we'll finish off. So I look forward to seeing you next week. And yes, my exam's on Tuesday. Hopefully it'll be fine. I'll tell you all about it next week. Thank you very much. Bye.